Hello all, Beto here. So today we're going to be taking a little look at sailing against sea monsters and battling those and seeing what we get from them and how our troops are strong against certain ones. So let's get into it. Let's go against the crab here. So we lost the Juggernaut, which isn't a strong point versus a crab, and we get a battered chest from that. And we're going to take a look. I think that's just a normal pirate ship or a pirate galleon. We lose a one bomber on that, and a small amount of gold for our worries. This is a sea monster level 3, and let's see. And as you can see there, the Juggernaut is strong against the sea monster. You know that when you lose your pirates, and it's got the little green symbol in the top left corner of the little player icon. So I hope that's found a use for you and found it very helpful. So let's see what resources we're going to get. So 4,000 gold, 8,000 grog, and 100 EP. Not too bad. So it's free. Lots of different resources against that sea monster. So that's pretty good too. Let's come against the Kraken. I think this is like a level 2 Kraken. And as you can see, the icon on the top left is for the brute. He is strong against Krakens. This will all depend on how well you've done your research, because the further along the game you go, my troops are between a Pirate Hall 7 and a Pirate Hall 8 troops, which obviously my troops may be stronger than yours or may be weaker. So please take this into account when choosing your army to battle certain sea monsters. So we get 2 gems from that as well. And now we're going to go against the shark, and let's see what we have. So only lost the gunner against the shark. I think pretty much you can use any troops against the shark. It's not that powerful. If you are low Pirate Hall level, then just use bucks and gunners. That way, the amount of troops you take rather than the brutes, for instance, which is pretty good against certain boats, that will definitely take out sharks. So sometimes more is better, but not in every single case. So again, let's take on another Kraken. Let's see. And again, as you can see there, the bomber has the icon. So I think it's called like Calamari, the one for the Kraken. So bombers are very good against it. I'm pretty sure there is others as well. I can't exactly remember what, but we can go through those icons in a moment. So let's go on against a big fish. I think it's a level 2. Again, no troops really were strong against it, but you can take it on pretty easy. And there we go, 4 loyalty tokens. So you get that randomly when you unlock chests, or should say acquire chests from events or sailing. And I think this is a merchant ship. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you the name of those. It did before I went into battle, but we're talking like 19 hours ago here. So 4 gunners are very strong against that. I always take a load of guns with me, and the bombers are not really strong against anything but the mighty Krakens and Krakens. And we get 2 gunpowders and 5,000 grog. So our final one is, I think it might be another big fish. No, I think that is a merchant ship. Again, you can see the little boat there, so gunners are strong pretty much against every ship apart from ghost ships. I'm not too sure about the sea monsters. So we're going to collect that reward and see what we'll get. So it's another 1,500 gold. So now we're going to collect our pirates. There we go. And let's quickly go on to our research on the troops, and we'll be able to take a look together and see roughly what they are strong against. So let's start off with the Buccaneer. We're only interested in these little symbols here. Rival Raiders, exploration skill, inflict increased damage when battling the pirate ships at sea. Now please bear in mind that is for pirate ships only. That does include like big fish, krakens, sea monsters, that type of thing. And as you see, we're scrolling along further here. The Buccaneer eventually on Academy level 9 is going to unlock another sailing trait, which is sea monsters. So it's not actually that good, to be honest, to take, but he's cheapening taking all gunners, for instance, so that's why you blend in the gunners and bucks. So the first one here, again, for the gunner is Destroyer class. This is exploration skill, inflict increased damage when battling enemy ships at sea. Same again with the bucks, it's just that one icon there. Obviously, as you go further along, you'll start to unlock versus more stuff. So this is the Calamari King. This is against the Krakens, but that is again Academy level 9. You'll be able to unlock that. But it is a general all-round good fighter against various sea monsters. And the brute, we're going to move on to the brute now. And Ahab's Apprentice, exploration skill, inflict increased damage when battling monsters at sea. Now that's like sea monsters, like I think the Krakens, the sea serpents, anything that's not a ship, that is a general monster, like a shark as well, I think, he'll be strong against. And let's see if we can see any more that I have. No. So again, it's probably, yeah, going to be Academy at level 9. And a Rival Raiders. Separation skill, inflict increased damage when battling pirate ships at sea. So that'll be the one for the ships. But that's not helpful until end game. Thieves, I think they're pretty much useless against everything when sailing. I could be wrong. We'll see here now. Yeah, never take thieves into sailing because they are absolute waste. Sky Raiders, same again, you know. It's Ghostbuster, which takes on the ghost ships, the ghost ships. Other than that, I wouldn't take them into sailing. But if you're going to try and take on a ghost ship along with other ships or sea monsters, then sure, take 8 Sky Raiders the max you can take, and then just fill up with, you know, gunners, brutes, whatever you're actually going for. And then obviously later here, it looks like it gets a Calamari King, but that is going to be a level 9 Academy as well for that. So he's not exactly all that useful, neither just for the pirate ships. There you go, the Calamari King now for the bomber. And as we go up further, it'll probably be Academy level 9 again, and he'll get the Serpent Slayer. So we move on to the Juggernaut now. And there's no point really looking at all the Voodoo Hut characters, or should say pirates, because they are all for ghost ships. So as you see here, you can actually get the Serpent Slayer, so you might as well get that at Academy level 5 for the Juggernaut. It's a great little skill. It's probably the first one to pick up the Serpent Slayer. Cast my memory back to all the others we just read out. So, number 9, there you go, Rival Raiders again, that's for battling ships. But again, it has to be Academy level 9, so it's not that useful. And last, we move on to the Heavy Gunner. The Heavy Gunner, and that's probably going to be Academy at level 9, yeah. So he actually picks up 2 skills, Destroyer class, so that's again against ships. And the other one is Ghost Buster. So when you are generally wanting to take on a level 4, level 5s, you probably want to be Pirate Hall 7 minimum. I'm pretty sure you can't take on any level 5 sea monster being a Pirate Hall 6, even maxed. I'm pretty sure the best you can push for is a level 4 sea monster, and that's what you want to be using for the Sir Henry Boggs challenge. So I get asked quite a lot, what troop should I use? Depending what you're going to be taking on, I'd say I normally take on, say, depending on your capacity as well, it's 8 to 10 brutes. You can maybe even do 6, and all the rest gunners, you can probably put in some bucks there as well. If you're going in for a Sea Serpent, you know, you're going to want to put in some jugs as long as you're the right Academy level. But generally, more is better. So if you take a blend of gunners and Buccaneers and go around hitting like level 2s and 3s, depending on what Pirate Hall level you are, that would be the best combination to do. But when you want to unlock certain parts of the map to get your 4th builder seed, trying to get gems, you're probably going to want to be Pirate Hall 7 and pretty well researched to be able to unlock those. So I'm sorry for any Pirate Halls that's lower than a Pirate Hall 7. I don't think it is personally possible to take on a level 5. I think you'll lose every time. You'll get 2 different symbols. One will say suicidal, so I can't put that on the screen right now. And the other one will say dangerous. Dangerous doesn't mean you're necessarily going to win the battle. It means you've got a very good chance of coming out with maybe 1 or a handful of troops. But you also could lose the battle as well, which is not ideal considering if you sailed a long time. But just keep your eye on that if it's suicidal or on dangerous. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this short video helpful, and bye for now.